Why hello, thank you for watching Let's Play Earthworm Jim. I'm Denny, and today we're going to do For Pete's Sake. This is a rather unique level of the game. It really isn't that hard compared to level 5 or the next level. But it is unique, and it's a nice change of pace, and I am likely going to lose a lot of health early on, because I don't have any ammo. So I have to kind of whip everything. Okay, I do have 100 shots, but that's really not that much. Those UFOs don't hurt you, but they do stun you. Now, the whole thing is you have to prevent Peter the puppy from getting hit with the tentacles, and mainly from falling down. And those meteorites kicked my ass. Oh, I guess the UFOs do hurt you. Now, this level doesn't have continues per se. If you notice, I'm further along the level than I was. But every few seconds you automatically hit a continue. And if you let Peter the puppy fall off, he will turn into a giant raging purple rage monster. And he will chew on you as he takes you back. It will hurt you, and it will take you back to the last continue. And the continues aren't spaced out too far, but they are, as you can see, invisible in progress. And they depend on Peter the puppy's progress throughout the level, not on your progress. And every once in a while, this thing gets pelted by meteor storms. And as you can also see, you do have control over Peter the puppy, and very limited control. You can shoot him to make him jump, and there you'll see the rage monster. Now, there is a little bit of a trick you can do. Those tentacles, if they latch onto them, there will be a long pause. So if Peter the puppy is going to kill you, there is time to get power-ups. There's also a little nifty thing you can do with it later on, which I'll show you. These things can only be whipped. You don't encounter that many of them, and they really aren't a threat. I think that... Okay, and I'm gonna get... That was cheap. As you can see, it's more... The level... Where the level is more concentrated on where Peter the puppy is and not anything else. Whew, that was close. Oop, meteor time. You use about 500 shots every time that happens. Or firins, as I like to put it. Hey, Earthworm Jim's a Western guy. He calls them firins, not bullets. I have no point of reference for that. I just think it would be funny. That requires very careful maneuvering of those two. Whatever you would call them, levers. In physics, we call them levers. I'm going to let that one grab him, because I believe there's an extra life later on. Much later on, apparently. Yeah, as you can see, he takes me way back. Because, as I said, it's dependent on how far Peter is. And that tentacle monster is dead. And I accidentally jumped vertically instead of horizontally. But Peter advanced far enough for me to continue right there. And that is a gap, as I discovered at one playthrough and died when I tried jumping down it. Up, time for that meteor storm. Now, the meteors don't do any damage to Peter, but I do like to be over Peter so that he ducks as I'm doing this. I'm going to let that tentacle monster grab him, so I can do this. Got that extra life. It's happy times for me. Well, that sucked. Luckily, he doesn't do that much damage when that happens. I'm going to start Peter way back here so that I can go across and then jump with him, hit that thing, send him over, kill the tentacle. Oh, that's bad. Hey, at least we got rid of the fucking UFO, which has been annoying me. Alright. Now, when you... Oh boy. Well, at least that tentacle will be gone. This part is probably the hardest part of the level, which is why it's a good thing that there's an extra life right there. Oh my god. I am just failing at this part, aren't I? Alright, I have to start way back. Whip him, jump over. Whip him, jump over. Whip him, jump, get him, and bam. Whip, whip, jump, and we are across. And the next part will handle it for me. Oh crap. I just realized that. There goes the cow, and I'm not doing the advanced stage. But I will grab all the ammo that the advanced stage provides. And we are off on Andy Asteroids.
Look, they're meatballs.
Look, they're meatballs. Oh my god. You know what? Yep. I need to beat Psychro. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm just gonna use this as soon as I get it. Yep. I failed early on. Now it's gonna be harder for me to beat Psychro. Come on, give me a warp. There. Yeah, thanks for giving me a warp and letting Psychro grab it. That's one thing. If Psychro gets ahead, he's going to take the paltry few warps that you get. Your main hope is to not let him get, either let him get too far ahead, like I just did, and grab a warp yourself, and I just, wow. Okay, I am fighting Psychro. There's no two ways about it. There is no way I cannot fight Psychro. Epic fail. It was pretty successful for Pete's sake, though.
This doesn't make me a loser, does it?
Yes, it does. It makes you and I big losers, Jim. I'm sorry. That was embarrassing. I deserve to die against Psychro after that performance. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen.
Psychro, come here.
But I made it up for it with a flawless victory. Well, not yet. Shouldn't you be dead? I guess this is the fight right before Buttville. Ow. Well, you just took away my flawless victory. What the fuck? Alright, die. Leave.
Echo, you got gone.
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, that was For Pete's Sake. Up next is Buttville, the final level. So until then, have a good night.